With Al Snow, I don't really get the opportunity to discuss him, and you doing the voice quickly there. And I've met him in London a couple of years ago. Really nice guy. I actually got a mannequin head signed. Uh,
Um, I've got a lot of funny Al stories. I'll give you a one really nice one, and then I'll give you one where I can do an impression, and then one where I can't really do the
Go
impression.
for it, man. Go for it. You're the guest, man. You tell me. You tell me.
So Steve, my partner on Overdrive, Dance to TVJ, he and I have worked with Al now for better part of 10 years. So we know him really well. He knows us really well, and he trusts us. And we also have this kind of banter with him that I don't think a lot of people can get away with. We can say shit to Al that a lot of people can't say. So that being said, I will say back in the day, like we first knew Al really trusted us when we started Overdrive. Like we had been doing commentary, what we haven't been doing on the main show. We were just doing it dark. And I remember we came back to the curtain, and he's like, "Guys, come here right now." What do we do? Well, he's like, "Look, guys, I don't know how else to tell you this. You can't do commentary anymore. I just can't have you do commentary anymore." And I immediately looked at Steve. I was like, "What'd you say? Did you curse?" And he's like, No, Steve didn't curse. He's like, "I told you I didn't curse." And he's like, No, stop it, guys. No. I'm giving you your own show, damn it. Like, oh, okay. So that's my fun. I'm like,
Yeah.
Open with that. Don't just tell us your things.
Yeah, and it's just like, what the fuck did we do?
I was honestly like, what the fuck do we do, man? So that was the fun one. My favorite thing now, honestly, is because, and I'll give you a sweet one too. There's a day he and I were getting lunch. We had just met with a potential venue, and he and I were. It's in the afternoon. We were across the street from Country Boy Brew. We're like, we have a beer, and we're sitting there. It's beautiful out. The beer's fantastic. And I was like, oh, shit, I need to do this thing really quick. And he dropped my hand down and pushed it down for the phone. Now he's like, the phone's not ringing. Phone's not ringing now, Brian. Sometimes you just got to appreciate when the phone's not ringing. I was like, shit, that's sage. That is sage and gravelly. So I put the phone down. We just sat there and had a beer. But my favorite story is the recent one. We were asked to do the roast of Al Snow. And I don't know if you saw the video, but we were asked to do the roast of Al Snow, and we were asked to do it together. So I called Steve. I'm like, "Yo, how do you want to do? What do you want to do?" And he's like, "I want to marry his mom." Like, because Al's thing is always, "Your mom, I did this to your mom. Your mom did this. I said that to your mom." That's his thing. So Steve's like, "I want to marry this asshole's mom." Okay, all right, man, let's figure it out. So we called Al's wife. We're like, "Yo, can you get us in touch with Mama Snow? Because we got an idea." She was up for it. We got her down here from Lima, Ohio. We went to this hotel to do the roast of Al. We hid her up in a hotel room. And then the time came for me and I remember they asked us, like, "Wait, when do you want to go on the roasting panel?" Like, we have to go last. Ain't nobody gonna be able to go after us. We have to go last.
Yeah.
So we did the whole roast. We roasted everybody. And then we got to the end, and I was like, Al, roast where I come from, because I have a background in comedy. You roast the ones you love. It's nice about love. So I think we're going to do, I think tonight that's all about love. So Al, we're going to do a wedding, because Steve found someone he loves. You can see Al going, fuck are these guys doing? What are they talking about?
Where's this going?
And I was like, so let's go ahead and bring him out in here. And then, and literally only probably 3 people in the room knew it was going to happen. And so she comes down, and I had to introduce, like, everyone. This is Al's actual mother, and then the room just erupted. And Al hasn't seen her for a while, so he, like, breaks down. And my wife got a great video of it. He's, like, crying. He's like, oh, my gosh. And, like, he hugs her. And my favorite, most delicious moment of it, though, is he hugs her. And then as he pulls away, he realizes what's about to happen. Did you see the sobering of, like, oh. And like Steve's over in the background, you're like, okay, here we go. We do the whole. And I had told Al 3 days before. I was like, Al, you inspired me. I got ordained. I can do weddings now. Why the fuck would you do that? I was like, so I can be part of your mom's wedding, you bitch. And he's like, yeah, ha, ha, ha. And so I even brought like, Al, remember what I told you 3 days ago? I got ordained. Oh god.
And you've lived to tell the tale, mate. That's fucking brilliant.
Oh yeah. It was the kiss that really sold it. It's the fact that he
kissed. Fucking hell.
Oh, and the beautiful part of that was when we met her beforehand, and Steve had to go through like, hey, nice to meet you, Al's mom. I hope you're okay with it. I am going to kiss you during this if you're comfortable with it. She's like, well, yeah, I haven't been kissed for a while. I hope you're comfortable with what I might be doing. And so we're like, whoa, that took a turn. But yeah, man, live to tell the tale. And the thing is, the only way he can one up us at this point is to sleep with both our moms. And at that point, that joke's on him. So
Oh, you sealed the roast with a kiss. Where's this roast? Where can not just the fans but myself see this if they've not already seen it?
I shared it's on like my Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, but I can send you a link directly as
Yes,
well.
please. Yes, please. I absolutely need to see this. I might have to put something just on, whilst we're talking, and just fucking hell, mate, you're so brave. I wouldn't have the balls to do that. Just, oh my god, it's so creative as well. Such a creative prank for a roast.
It was well, it had for him. It made sense. Because like I said, his big joke is always your mom. I do this with your mom. So, all right, man, you wrote this narrative, so.
Thank you for being the influence and the inspiration for this.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing. Like 12-year-old me is probably freaking out. Like, this is Al Snow's real mom. You were conducting a wedding. Al's right there. Maven is in the audience. Like, it was just such a weird.
Oh my god.
EC3 was there. I was like, this is just like the weirdest, but like, and to be there with like your best pal. 'Cause a lot of people know that Steve and I are actually best friends in real life. We got to do all this weird shit together. So to like kind of take all that in, like, man, this is the weirdest fucking thing in the world, right? But how cool is this? And I don't know. It's that old mantra of you can make friends, you can make money. Luckily, I showed up with the friends. We're all right.
Nice. I applaud you for that, mate. Oh,